Hello and welcome to Insight Indonesia, brought to you by the Jakarta Globe. And Gong Si Fat Chai to everyone. Today is the Lunar New Year, and in celebration of the Lunar New Year, I'm happy to have with me today two representatives from a new group called ASPERTINA, which is the Association of Peranakan Tionghoa. I say that with great peril. My guests are Alexandra Tan, to my immediate right, and Joseph Aji Chen. Thank you both for being here, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
We wanted to do this show because we thought it would be interesting today especially, to talk about the Peranakan Chinese culture in Indonesia and talk a little bit about the community, both the history and the struggles of the community and where it is today. Why don't we start by, tell me a little bit about the association, Aji, and what Peranakan culture is.
Actually, ASPERTINA is like what you said, Asosiasi Peranakan Tionghoa Indonesia. It's just newly declared in 28th of October together with the Sumpah Pemuda Day at that moment. And our aim actually is to want to preserve and also want to continue the Peranakan culture actually. So Peranakan, we don't revert to the terminology like before from the born in China or born in Indonesia or from migrants, but we want to have that Peranakan is part of Indonesia. So that's organization all about.
Now, traditionally, the Chinese culture in Indonesia, however, was not seen very much, Alexandra. Now it's seen more, and people are quite proud of it, which is a good development. Is that also part of what ASPERTINA is trying to do?
Yes, because it's been quite a while. We always preserve the traditions, the habits, some of the events that we learned from our ancestors. But because of the previous limitations, we were not able to openly value it. But since after the Gus Dur era, I think we are able to be more open about it.
Now, the kebaya that you're wearing, for example, how does this represent a distinct blend of cultures?
Yeah, I believe the Chinese settlers, they start to come in the 16th century. In the beginnings, of course, they were not able to bring their women along. So they intermarry with the local Malay natives. At the time, of course, the Indonesian natives, they always wear the kebaya, the long kebaya. But after some time, the Dutch came, and they prefer the shorter ones. But the Dutch likes the whites, represent the summer. And they use the lace, the British lace, English lace, and the embroideries. For Chinese, white represents mourning. Only you wear them when you have some for the death. So instead of wearing the whites, we adapt the short kebaya, but more colorful, vivid colors. Yeah.
So especially the red is very striking. And
we have the fuchsia, we have the red, we have the mint green, we have the yellows, the orange,
Blue.
The
Also
blue, yes, the turquoise blue. But because of this Gong Si Fat Chai, mostly people will wear red or fuchsia. So today I'm wearing the red one.
now this new year we're entering the year of the dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
I hope I got that right.
Yes.
What do we get in the year of the dragon? What can we look forward to, do you think? What are dragon years all about?
Actually, the dragon year represent that is the spirit of the Chinese. And probably you're also aware that we have the 12 zodiac of Chinese. From all the 12 zodiac, only the dragon is the myth. All other animal is real. We ever seen it, right?
Of course, monkey, snake, horse, etc. Yeah, I never thought of it that way, but yeah.
Only dragon. So
don't tell my young daughter that. She believes that she herself is a dragon. So.
Oh, probably. So this is kind of a special, special moment that only comes in once in 12 years. That is dragon is a lot of people believe this is the highest one. Is because of myth.
So this becomes an auspicious year. It's a good year to have kids.
Have kids,
start a business,
expand business, etc. Exactly.
Okay. Now, what kind of celebrations take place during this period in the community, and how are they different here from celebrations that would take place in Guangdong or Shanghai?
I think it's
Or are they?
it's quite different. Back in mainland China, they consider that Chinese New Year is not religious celebration. It's a tradition celebration. It's cultural celebration.
Right.
But in Indonesia, Chinese
It's a week off, is what it is.
yeah, a week off. But here, most of the Chinese majority still consider as a religious and how to say cultural tradition as well. So you will see that the New Year's Eve, one day before Chinese New Year, you will see thousands of people praying in the temples, but not in China. Mm-hmm. And also for you can also praying for the ancestors, give the offerings to ancestors, not in China. That's the main difference.
That's the difference. When I lived in Hong Kong, one of the things that was fascinating to me about that was that Hong Kong, which was a British colony, of course, for so long, it has the old Cantonese traditions that have disappeared in the mainland.
Yes.
Because they were wiped out in
the Cultural Revolution.
In the Cultural Revolution and before. And so actually Hong Kong is more Chinese than China in a traditional sense, yeah. Yes. And do the young people, Alexandra, the young Chinese community, do they still care about traditions?
I think because of the awakening of these Peranakan issues, they start to like it. They start to pay interest more. Indeed, before it's only at home where you learn about the praying, about the paying respect to the ancestors on the Chengbeng in April. But now they start to like wearing all the kebayas and stuff. You know.
When we come back, I want to talk a little bit about how things changed under Gus Dur and what some of the struggles of the Chinese community have been. You're on Insight Indonesia, brought to you by the Jakarta Globe. Today is the celebration of Chinese New Year, and that's what we're discussing. Stay with us.